20 small, 20 kicks, 20 small. So 80, 80. Then the target man comes from the plank, jump over him, press the button for shadow boxing. I'll repeat it. Go, you have to do 2 sets of these. Yeah. Okay, that's right, bro.
Hi guys, and welcome to semi-location MMA. So we're here at ESKF Gym again, like we did last time, because of course they have some amazing fighters out here. The last time we came, unfortunately, his brothers was on holiday or something?
What was it, Ramadan? Yeah, it was Ramadan.
Yeah, I guess. Well, either way, man, they need to take a break, but I think it was one of those days where they wasn't joining the class. But either way, I was watching some of your guys' fights. I mean, brother over here, Imran, am I right? We need to introduce yourself.
Yeah, my name is Imran.
What's the full name, man?
Imran Hassan.
Imran Hassan, yeah. And so, yeah, Imran, don't mind me asking. Firstly, I'd like to start off by, in terms of yourself, how did you get into this MMA? What made you join mixed martial arts?
Me, at the beginning, I just started off to lose some weight, get fit. Then my coach over there forced me to fight again.
Forced you?
I said,
Advised you?
yeah, advised me to fight.
Advised you. But you know, they always say, man, when they see potential in someone, and every coach, they literally they can read now, they can read the student. So I'm guessing he saw the potential in you, man, and so yeah, therefore he put you in there. But how are you finding it?
It's good, it's good. Right now I'm injured, so it's recovery, time, and then trying to get back in there as soon as possible.
So did you manage to do some of the weight? Eventually, what your motivation was coming in?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, too much.
Yeah, how much did you do?
It's coming back on. I think I came in here, I was probably about 70, I came in at 76 kg. And then I got my walk around weight was about 66. So
wow,
good fight.
that's a huge amount.
It's gone back up since the injury.
But that's because obviously you've had to sort of relax a bit for your. I believe that fight. Coach was saying I think it was 90 seconds or into the fight, and something like that. Your shoulder popped, and then that was literally during the beginning of the fight.
Yeah. Last fight, yeah.
And shit, man, like you pushed all the way through like the whole fight with the pop shoulder. You must have some crazy level of strength in it.
I don't know now, man. It's just adrenaline, innit? So you couldn't really feel it too much. I couldn't use it either. But yeah, it just worked out.
And what about your opponent? Do you feel like your opponent was able to notice that you had a pop shoulder?
I don't know if you noticed at the time. So, because I think if you noticed, it would have took me my advantage. But no, I don't think you noticed.
Good thing you couldn't read your face, because that was me, man. I'm going to wait. My opponent's got pop shoulder, but I'm going for that shoulder like constantly. But yeah, that's good, man. But you managed to pull through, and you got the victory, right?
Yeah.
And overall, so what's your overall record?
Right now it's 4-1.
4-1, alhamdulillah, man. And this one was, when was that during the career?
It was just my second amateur fight.
That's because it tends to happen when you sort of just getting used to the whole cage and the atmosphere, you know, but at the end of the day, we all live and learn, and there's only one. So, inshallah, man, so when do you see yourself fight next? Would you say, or you still yet to recover?
The doctor said I should be ready by from 6 months from the surgery, so probably July, August. But then it depends how I'm feeling. Right now I'm feeling good, sparring again. Maybe latest in September, October, latest.
Man, inshallah, man, we hope you fully recover and get back in and do what you do best, man. Smash it, bro. And so in terms of your height, what's your height?
5'9".
5'9", man, at the flyweight weight. That's you got some long legs and limbs, isn't it? But alhamdulillah, man, that's very good. And you know, towards this fight that's coming up, well, not coming up, but inshallah, soon when you recover, me and brother Shabaj, semi-location, we want to be able to be more involved in terms of like when you're working your way to the fight and during the fight, after. all of that, because here, you know, you guys are, alhamdulillah, like really good fighters here, and we want to be a lot more involved. And you know, we've got 2 Somalian brothers as of today, obviously, and it's important that the Somalian community, as well as the Bangladesh community, because we don't have the Somalian and Bangladeshi fighters that are in the big promotions, and so therefore it's like you know, not a lot of people know that there's a lot of Somalian brothers out there and Bengali brothers, but I guess it's our job to let the people out there know, make them aware, inshallah. So yeah, that's great. And of course, obviously, you 2 brothers as well. So we got Imran here.
Sabir. Hamza and Sabir.
And Sabir, that's it. Sorry, man, there's so many big fighters. But yeah, so it's Hamza Hurricane, am I right? Yeah, the Hurricane, that's it, man. We watched your fight, bro. Honestly speaking, it was amazing. So if you, to start with, maybe if you just give us a quick introduction in terms of your age and your fighting.
Yes, obviously, you know, my name is Hurricane Khan, 19, and yeah, I've been doing MMA for like quite a few years now. So.
Alhamdulillah, man, that's great. 19 years old, yeah?
Yeah, 19.
So you still a little baby, man. You got such a long time ahead of you. Know?
Only a few years left.
Inshallah, man. And so, how in terms of yourself, I mean, I didn't even know Sufi coach was, you know, your father. Yeah. But when I found out, I was thinking, well, you know, like a coach, you don't really talk too much about, like, you know, with due respect, you don't really say that. Big ups, you can say, because he's not a big headed guy. Alhamdulillah, he's an amazing guy. So I guess, you know, he's not saying, yeah, my fighters are this. But you know what, when I was watching the videos, I'm thinking, wow, you know, coach here is doing a great job. Like, alhamdulillah, the fighters are amazing. So in terms of yourself, I want to know, what was it that made you get into MMA itself or combat sport?
Oh, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't really have a choice. I just came out and I was already training. I've been doing kickboxing since I was 4 years old. So
Since 4 years old,
in the push chair basically. So yeah,
That was like a story or something your father was saying when you'd get dropped up and you was in your push chair while the coach was obviously doing his classes.
Yeah. So obviously my dad was training in East Ham. He was running classes. So I used to come down with my mom, just watch people train. As soon as I could start walking, basically doing high sparring. So I don't really have a choice, but I'm enjoying it.
And how do you feel like overall all of that sort of like build up of it, like, you know, how you finally get from then to now into
at the beginning obviously it was more like a hobby. I wasn't taking it too seriously, it's just for fun. But just a few years recently, I actually want to get like high in the game now.
Inshallah, bro.
So obviously I'm trying a lot harder to get up the game.
And so you just finished class, you're gonna go home, am I right?
Yeah, I might try the next class as well.
Yeah.
After this.
My advice would be go home before, you know, coach comes over with you have to pretty much be like in terms of you got like without realizing, I'm guessing like in terms of you're thinking like in terms of how much I'm gonna eat or what I'm gonna do, because you know it's pretty much like it feels like training at home and then at the gym at the same time. But yeah, alhamdulillah, that's great. I obviously from my personally I think like, you know, it's amazing to be able to have a father who's not only a father but also a coach, because he knows everything in terms of what, you know, where your games are, where maybe you may be a bit vulnerable, whichever is either way, but I'm very lucky. So me and Brother Shamid, we came across your video, your last fight. And honestly, like that last, I think it was the last 15 seconds or something, man. That's where you made some noise. And the spinning head kicks as well. Tell us a bit about the fight and how you felt during the fight.
Yeah, that was basically the main highlight. Obviously, that was on social media. It was going around quite a bit. But yeah, I guess I'm known for that wall kick right there, the double wall kick. But yeah, that fight in general, it was the game plan was to stay standing. So those 2 last wall kicks wasn't part of the game plan. They just throw it last minute, see what happens.
A bit like what's it, Max Holloway, yeah?
Yeah.
They just go out.
I
like that. And then again, Hurricane, right?
Yeah.
So that's what you're going for. But that's amazing because I mean, throwing a spinning head kick one time takes a lot of energy, and you threw it 2 times, and I felt like the look on the guys, it was just against the cage literally not knowing what was coming. But that was really good. But how did you feel coming out of this fight?
Yeah, I was gassed.
You were
I was
gassed?
definitely happy, yeah.
Well,
The guy was a lot bigger.
Surprised.
He was a lot bigger, a lot older. So obviously I'm expecting a lot more from him. But alhamdulillah, I won unanimous, so 3 rounds to match.
And your record is overall how much?
4-0.
4-0, yeah. Alhamdulillah, that's very good. And when do you see yourself fighting soon as well, or anytime soon?
Inshallah, there's a fight start happening in August 3rd and 2, so trying to help us out.
And inshallah, I hope so, man. I hope so. We can get as many of our guys, the brothers in there, so we can come as well and join you guys and show the support, definitely. And yeah, thank you very much, brother. And we will definitely be around more as well. I understand, obviously, you guys got class coming up, so I want to try to keep it pretty short and simple for the people out there. But so I just want to introduce Sabir, am I right? Yeah.
Sabir, yeah.
Assalamu alaikum, brother. So let the people know a bit about yourself. Tell us a bit about yourself.
So yeah, I managed to stay in, let me find out ESKF. I was doing Muay Thai semi-pro before I was jumping in MMA. And now on the MMA journey, trying to go pro and hopefully be successful in that field.
Inshallah, man, because we've been seeing some of your social media as well, and alhamdulillah, like, you do quite a lot in terms of social media awareness as well yourself, and in terms of your fight and career, alhamdulillah. Like, so what made, if you could just tell us firstly, what's your overall record at the moment?
Right now, record for MMA is 4-2. I also have like 4-0 in Muay Thai, as well as 7-2 in amateur boxing.
Wow, so you've got like a bit of everything there, yeah?
Yeah, so like, I'm quite seasoned amateur right now. I'm towards the end of my amateur career, so I had quite a few fights in different fields, and but that's quite required when you try and go pro. And so yeah, I made sure I got my experience all around the field, and then hopefully it can benefit me in the pro scene.
So would you say like in terms of the change from the sort of Muay Thai and kickboxing to MMA, would you say it was like a build-up, like trying to get a bit of everything in terms of the boxing, the kickboxing, then work your way to MMA?
Yeah, so I had my first fight was in May, and I had no striking whatsoever in terms of I won the fight, but I wasn't really impressed with my striking. So then I spent maybe 3 to 4 years in doing amateur boxing and Muay Thai, just trying to improve in that area. But when I was in that journey, I was always thinking about going back to MMA because I just wanted to improve one area, so that I can come back a bit stronger and then come back to MMA.
So I guess like overall, like from your last that fight that you mentioned, where you felt like your striking wasn't, so you spent that time outside to sort of build up on the striking before you went in there. So that's great. That's because I mean, 3 years you said it was just doing some striking.
Yeah, 3 or 4 years. Yeah.
And how would you say it's improved in terms of like from your last fight, the training that you've done to get that?
I feel that it's just, I guess, the confidence and just being able to understand that I'm always the superior striker, whichever opponent I'm ahead of. So just being strong in one area, that confidence can give you a long way in terms of making sure you're successful in fights, you know. So that's what I guess I can.
And so one of the questions also, I tend to ask with the fight, what made you get into this?
For me personally, it was a bit different to.
And I want to know the truth. Sometimes some of the fighters, I know this brother's told the truth. These guys are told. Some of them guys like. So for example, like the brother here, he came in to lose weight. Alhamdulillah, overall, you know, forget that, I've lost my weight, I want more than just that, But you know, you have some people like, they don't want to say that part of the story. No, I just went in and I've done a bit of this, I've done a bit of that, and I just fell in love with it. So I want to hear the truth, man.
My reason is a bit different to the roads over here. Mine is self-defense really. I finished school, I think secondary school, and so I felt like I wanted to just know how to defend myself. So I just went to the local MMA gym and signed up really, and then similar to Imran, my first coach, I done a few sessions, and then my first coach encouraged me to do like interclub, just like a novice fight. And then I didn't want to do that first, but I felt like I didn't want to be a coward and say no, so I kind of said, alright, I'll do it.
Let's go with that.
Yeah, I didn't want to do it really, but thankfully it went well in the novice scene and novice. I ran a few amateur fights, and I started enjoying it. So I fell up with the journey in the journey. So then all of a sudden I'm deep in like last 8 years now, so a long time.
Overall, so what weight classes that you're fighting at?
I fight at flyweight, so around 57 kg.
So we've got like all 3 flyweights here,
Yeah,
that's good, man. That's good. Like, but I have to say, like, you guys are quite, you know, in terms of like the flyweight, alhamdulillah. So you and brother Imran, obviously, you know, in terms of like the left, I would say very tall. And we've got the Hurricane here. I would say it's a bit more of a short
He's still developing.
stocky
He's
guy.
a lot younger than us, so he's still developing.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
but I have to say, like, really stocky though, in terms of your weight.
When I was 19, I was walking around 60, 61 kg, so I was very skinny. So then it took a long time to kind of like build that strength.
100%.
He's when he into his 20s, he'll be easily strong than us will be.
Inshallah, man. 19 years old, so yeah, definitely great. And what's it called? So, brother, what's it? Imran. Yeah.
Imran.
So, sorry, could you just pop that up? Yeah, thank you. So, Imran, just wanted to ask you. So, you did mention that, you're possibly going to be not fighting at flyweight and going up a way, is it?
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe,
Depends.
I see.
It depends how I'm feeling. But I think for the rest of my amateur career, no more flyweights.
No more flyweights,
Yeah.
so.
Maybe back when I turned professional, go back there. But just, it takes a lot out of me. So it's just not worth it for an amateur fights right now.
I see. Okay, well, I mean, I can't wait to see all of your guys' fights. And I'm sure the people out there, so again, guys, this is ESKF Gym. So I would advise, like, there's a lot of people out there who just want to come and, again, maybe lose a bit of weight, fitness, whichever it is, and surprising as it can get. From there, it just leads up to where they just love it, so and end up fighting. So if you guys did want to at any point maybe lose a bit of weight or whichever it is, either way, come here at ESKF team and you have the coach Sufi. Honestly speaking, I spend a bit of time with him as well here and there, just talking and kind of motivation that he has for his students and in terms of achieving the goal that they want as well. Alhamdulillah, it's great. So definitely, I would say come and check it out. And again, Sufi, ESKF team, make sure you come. Seafood. That's it. Yeah. So sorry, seafood, but yeah, overall, come here and ask for seafood, and I guarantee you, you won't be disappointed. That's for sure. Now, guys, make sure to subscribe, like, and show your support for let's say Bangladesh and Somalia, and the
local brothers
here as well, all the brothers, to be honest, overall. So, guys, and hopefully we can do some more videos. So, thank you very much, guys. Thank you, guys.
When you're ready, Live over when you're ready. There you go. Live over. Face back. There you go.
Oh.
Look like no move up. I mean, start move up. Leave it down over. go, start running.
He said, this is like 50 or 45 or something.
Use your hands. Combination of hands and then go through.
That's it.
Listen, like location, I'm gonna come.